Emma always preferred walking home late. The 20-minute path from campus to her apartment felt peaceful after long days. But tonight, she sensed someone matching her footsteps. When she glanced back, a tall, thin woman in a beige coat walked several paces behind, head slightly tilted as if listening to Emma breathe. Emma sped up. The woman sped up. At the crossing, the woman drew closer, her voice barely a whisper. "Don't worry, I'll walk with you." Emma froze at the softness of her tone, gentle, protective, but wrong. For the next week, the same woman appeared, always behind her, always silent. Emma eventually forced a smile one night. "I live just up the street," she said awkwardly. The woman nodded slowly. "Good. I've been worried." "About what?" The woman didn't answer. Instead, she stared at the dark houses around them like she expected something to crawl from behind the windows. Halfway home, the woman stopped abruptly. Her voice cracked like she hadn't spoken in years. "Don't trust your windows. Don't look at the glass after midnight." Emma tried to laugh it off. Why?" The woman whispered something too low to hear. When Emma strained her ears, the woman suddenly stepped closer, so close her breath brushed Emma's cheek. "They watch you through the reflection." Emma tried to sleep that night, but the words stuck with her. She found herself staring at her bedroom window. The glass reflected only her, breathing fast, hugging her blanket. Then something shifted. Her reflection's shoulders twitched before she moved. She blinked. The reflection didn't. Emma gasped, and the reflection suddenly snapped into sync like nothing happened. The next morning, Emma met her friend, Laura. "You look like you got chased by a demon," Laura joked. Emma told her about the nightly walks. Laura frowned. "Emma, no one walks on that side of the street. It's dead at night." Emma insisted the woman was real. Laura didn't push it, but she suggested, "Let's walk together tonight, just to see." That night, Laura joined her. Emma kept looking behind, no woman. But halfway down the street, the cold hit like a wave. Laura stopped. "Why did the temperature just drop?" Emma whispered, "She's here." But the sidewalk was empty. Laura laughed nervously until she felt fingers graze her hair. She shrieked. Nothing was there. A few nights later, Emma walked alone again. She hoped the woman had lost interest. But at the usual corner, the woman stepped out from behind a tree, slowly, like she'd been waiting for hours. Emma swallowed hard. "You haven't been safe lately," the woman murmured. Emma forced firmness into her voice. "Stop following me." The woman shook her head. "You asked me to." Emma froze. "No, I didn't."
You did 3 weeks ago, when you saw me. That night, Emma heard someone walking in her hallway. Soft, dragging steps. She grabbed her phone and crept to the door. The footsteps stopped directly outside. Emma held her breath. Then a voice, muffled but familiar. "Let me in. You told me I could come inside." Emma backed away from the door, shaking so hard she dropped her phone. When she picked it up, the footsteps were gone. Emma went to campus security The next morning, "I think someone's stalking me," she whispered. The officer pulled up camera footage from the street. Emma watched herself walk home each night. In every clip, she was completely alone, talking, laughing, pausing, as if listening. No woman, not even a shadow. Emma felt dizzy. "That's impossible." The officer leaned forward. "You said she wears a beige coat?" Emma nodded. The officer exhaled. "A student wearing that went missing 3 weeks ago. She was last seen walking behind someone on that same street." That night, Emma avoided walking home alone, so she took a bus. But when she unlocked her apartment, her window was open. Cold air swirled inside. Her reflection stood in the glass, facing away. Emma stepped closer. The reflection slowly turned its head toward her, but its eyes weren't hers. They were hollow, dark, sunken, just like the woman's. Then the reflection opened its mouth. "You stopped walking with me." Emma stumbled back as the pale woman stepped out of the reflection, coat brushing the frame like it were fabric, not glass. Emma tried to scream, but the woman placed a cold finger over her lips. "I walked you home because you begged me to," she whispered. "You begged me not to leave you in the street the night you died." Emma's heart stopped. The woman nodded gently. "You were hit crossing the road 3 weeks ago. You never made it home." Behind Emma, her own body, pale, motionless, lay curled beside the bed, exactly where she collapsed the night of the accident. Emma stared at herself, realization sinking in like ice. The woman held out her hand. "Come, I've been waiting to walk you the rest of the way." Emma, trembling, took it, and the room fell silent as both figures vanished into the reflection.